Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be having a look at the two new B memories that have just been released for the Vital Bracelet BE. They are the Special Selection, Volume 1, Dragonic Blaze and Rampage of the Beast. Now, as you can see on the packaging, just going to have a quick look at the back, some stuff in Japanese. Main characters on these two are Shine Greymon and Mirage Galgamon, so you get two in this packaging, as you can see. It's definitely for the Vital Bracelet BE, not the original one, and it does look a bit different to the old style of packaging. So let's have a look inside of it. So I've cut it down the side, just cut the tape off, pulled it apart, pulled out the instructions, and I have instantly torn them. Luckily, I can't read any of that anyway, but if you're familiar with the bracelet, you know how to operate this. It's just letting you know some of the details. If you can read Japanese, even better. But yeah, for me, I've kind of worked it out, so I'm familiar with the function, so we don't need that anyway. So having a quick look inside, there's nothing else inside, so what we need to do now to get the cards out is we're going to need to cut some of this tape. So there's a bit of tape on the inside and outside. I'm just going to try and cut one of these away and see if I can just pull it away from the card itself. It should be pretty easy, I hope. So that's one side done. I should be able to just, that's it, pull it away, and they should hopefully just, there we go, pop out, just like that. And here we have them. So we have Dragonic Blaze, which comes in a nice translucent orange plastic. This is the one where you'll find Shine Greymon's evolution line on it. It has its own little symbol, as you can see as well, which differs from the Rampage of the Beast, which comes in a nice translucent blue. It also has its own icon, and that's the one where you will find the Mirage Galgamon evolution line on it. I have to say, they're very reminiscent of the Agumon and the Gabumon that they did right near the start of the original Vital Bracelet, where you've got the orange and the blue representing both Digimon. So, we'll load them up in a second. So currently I'm running Primeval Warriors, and I've got my Wormmon. I'm going all the way through that again. I've done one route of that so far and gotten Peeldramon, as I think he's on here still. There he is, yep. And I've also got Kazuhamon from the Gamamon B memory, which is the first one I've given a go. So this is my first actual Vital Bracelet I've ever owned, to be honest. And they're the first two cards I bought, because I quite like Stingmon. I'm quite a fan of him. And the Gamamon is obviously one of the new ones, and I wanted to try it out, as they both work differently. If you're aware, see, the old DIM cards don't have quite as much going on if you plug them into the Vital B bracelet now as the B memories do. So I'm going to skip ahead on this because it takes a while to load. Be right back. So I've just skipped ahead, and there we go, we're accepted now. So you just remove the memory card. So for those not familiar, that's pretty much it. That's how you get your Digimon onto your watch. And then there's a whole other thing of how you get it into the app on your phone, so you can store them, send them on adventures and all kinds of stuff. So what happens is, as you can see, you're just waiting for your egg to hatch, and then you'll see which baby Digimon you get. For this one, we got Bottomon. There he is. And then it won't be long before he hits his next evolution. So there's not much you can do right now with them. Just got to leave them for a little bit until they evolve again. So we're just skipping ahead in time again. So what happened is I loaded both cards into my watch. I've spent 24 hours with both sides of them. I've got both to rookie levels. So I think at the moment I've got, there he is, yep, I've got Agumon. He's got an item on him, as you can see. So the little arrows there just sort of symbolizing he has a power up. Let's just go through, have a look. Who else have I got on here? So I think I've got Galmon. So I've still got those two. Yep, there he is. So rank A, Galmon. So I'm training up both rookies currently. So we'll just go back and have a quick look. So if you go into status, it tells you how many hours you got left until you can't level up anymore. And it also tells you the requirements. So I'm trying to go for Greymon, as you can see. So I need 3 more fights, and I need to do 5 more sets of squats. And then when it goes yellow, it's basically saying you've hit that. That's where you're going to go next. And then there's a countdown for the timer at the top. So what I have learned is that each new B memory card actually gives you a whole new set of missions. As you can see, this one matches the symbol that comes on the Dragonic Blaze B memory. And if I cycle through, that's the Gamamon one. So that's one I originally started with. And here you go, here's the Rampage of the Beast one. So what it does is it gives you 12 stages per card. And what you do is you work your way through them based on steps. Red ones, obviously, I haven't completed, and they get harder as you go along. And what I mean by that is, when you do stage 1, it requires 500 steps for you to reach the boss, and then your Digimon will battle it out. If you do win, then you go on to the next stage. If you fail, you have to redo the stage. So as you get higher to like level 12, it can go up to so many thousand steps. I believe it's about 2,000 on level 12. But then obviously the Digimon are stronger. But what it can do is unlock new evolution lines. So at the moment, these are the basic ones. So there's the Galgamon one. That's what I'm aiming for with this one. But as you go through the missions, you can unlock different levels and different routes. And then you can restart with a new one and go again. So, I just really quickly want to touch on the packaging, because I actually forgot to mention, but there's a nice matte feeling to this packaging. I do miss the old style. So as you can see, this is the old way. So, you'd attach it to these cards and you get to keep the cards with the nice artwork on. It's a shame that they don't do it like that anymore. I guess, you got to store it somewhere. So I've got one of these at the moment, which, you can store them quite nicely. As you can see, it goes in, keeps your memory cards and all the backing together. However, I can't do anything with this one. And that makes me sad slightly, because the artwork's nice. It feels nice. Like I say, it's got a weird sort of soft, I don't know how to describe it, like matte feeling. But yeah, with all that plastic on the front, there's, what can you do with it really? It's a shame that you can't separate it and just keep the artwork behind it like you can with the old cards. I mean, I suppose you could actually maybe you could cut that off from the inside and just get rid of it. But then it's a bit cumbersome, I guess, compared to the old style, really. I mean, you can't fit it in one of these. I'm not sure where you'd put it, really. So it is a shame. I'm going to keep it for a bit anyway. And that's about it, really, guys. So, as I was saying, I think I mentioned before, this is my first Vital Bracelet. So it's been a good user experience. I'm still kind of getting to grips with it. I'm still not fully sure on all the stuff I can do with it yet, or how it all works. But hopefully with these 2 new cards, I'm going to learn some new stuff. And I might report my findings. And better yet, I might even try and do a video on the basics, maybe. I know there's probably plenty out there, but I want to do from my point of view what I've learned from having the bracelet, as I've never owned one before. So thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll hopefully catch you next time. See you later.